Guess who's running late this morning? That would be me. So I got to keep this brief. But I keep thinking about something, and I've been thinking about it this morning and last night and for a while, but I haven't said much about it yet. When this whole thing started, what she told me was, I need time. Just give me time. And my concept for that was, what I thought was that she needed time to figure out what she was thinking and what she was feeling. Like, she would stay by herself and figure out, do I love him? Do I love Ken? Is it worth throwing away my whole life with Ken for this thing with him? And as I look back at what happened after that, that wasn't the case. She was really just trying to get away using the most vague descriptions possible. She just wanted to be away from me. She didn't want to break up and go through the heavy lifting and do the work she should have done, so she just wanted to get away. And she's still away. Like, she's postponed meeting with a mediator. She's postponed moving all her crap out of the house. Like, she's not doing any of the heavy lifting she needs to do. She's not being responsible for what she wants. She just stepped out of our life and into a new life. And that's really immature. That's not adult at all. It's like, well, just F all this. I'm gonna go with what is better. I'm gonna have to pick this up later because I'm out in the car. Magic. It's after school. Hi again. I just reviewed what I was saying this morning, and I'm definitely on a tear, but I agree with myself. She just wanted out. She just left. She left all her stuff behind and went. Literally, the suitcase that she took to Amsterdam, she left open on the floor. Just open. She opened packages, a saddle pad for a jump saddle pad that came. She took the saddle pad and just left the box on the floor. She opened mail and left the envelopes on the counter. Like, she just blew through the place and then blew out. That really kind of sums up what the whole experience has been. Yeah, and then I'm just left behind to clean up the wreckage. And that doesn't feel particularly kind. Tonight, if I'm strong, I will do some of the work for her. For me, but also for her. Pack up her stuff so I don't have to look at it. And more importantly, so I don't have to sit around and watch her. I don't want to sit there and watch her pack her stuff and go. So if I can pack her stuff and then she can just take it and go, even without me seeing, I think that's better for me. I don't 100% believe that, but maybe 93% of me thinks that's better. And the reason I think that is this. Today, for instance, I predicted it. She said nothing to me when she asked if I could just leave her packages downstairs if they arrive. And I said, can you just have them shipped to your new home? Nothing. Nothing else got said after that until today when she texted something about signing the tax return. And even that text was just cold. It was like, hi, M dash. You have to sign the tax return. Everything's filled with M dashes now, which they didn't used to be. It's such a strange marker of like coldness and officialness. Like, I know she uses it at work a lot, but now I'm demoted to that treatment. Like, I get M dashes. But then she put a smiley face at the end. Like, what the hell? Anyway, I knew that text was going to come, so I wasn't rocked by it, but it was still sort of like, even a text from her makes me feel funny. It still kind of fires up my neurons a little. I get that little adrenaline, not a rush, but sort of like a hit. Yeah. And then she liked my half marathon photo on Instagram. 2 days after I posted it, she hit like. It's just weird. And I don't know if in her head she thinks it's kind or it's connected or what, but it's just strange to me. What else I think is strange is on her Instagram account, she still hasn't said that the horse is gone. She's now like one of those cryptic people, like, oh, today's gonna be a hard day. Send thoughts if you can. But she's not like, the horse is leaving because I chose to give him away. It's on a superficial level, it seems, like she's looking for attention. So yeah, I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's here. I don't know if she's in Oregon. I don't know why she's in Oregon. I don't know why I care so much about why she's in Oregon, but I do. Today I was like, oh, maybe she's shopping for a horse, or I don't know. But what I feel now since she's been able to cut me out for 4 days, whereas before she couldn't, is she's making progress at being even more distant from me, which means she will probably fire back with wanting to meet with a mediator soon. That's my prediction. That's coming soon. And it will be very blunt, and it will be like, yeah, all right, it's time to do this. I don't know if I hope I'm wrong or not. Part of me still wants to try and fix this, and I think part of that's just having the opportunity to try. Even if I fail, I still haven't seen my wife. I see this new person. This person who's chemically different from her. In the same body, but just not the same. And it would be nice to see once more. I mean, it would be nice to see her all the time and deal with the situation, but I no longer think that's the case. I think her transition into her new life was harder than she thought it was going to be, but she's having success at getting there. That's the honest to God truth. Well, hi. I don't really drink coffee anymore, but whoop, I just did, and it was good. I met a friend at Bird Rock Coffee Roasters, and it was really good. We just hung out and talked, and it wasn't sad or dramatic. It was more, well, I haven't seen her in a while, so we caught up on a bunch of things and talked more about the theory of breakups as opposed to the devastation of the breakups. So, progress? I don't know, but it was better than it's been. She put together something for me that I feel dumb about. Last week, when, capital She, needed to pick up her black flats and her 2 raincoats, I was like, those are oddly specific things to pick up. Yeah, she's in Portland this weekend. And my friend was like, yeah, raincoats. And I was like, oh, of course! She had this, like, romantic birthday weekend getaway plan. Like, duh. I'm saying like a lot. When I get sad about things and think she might come back, I need to remember this. Like, she's moving forward. She's traveling with her boy. She's up there having a birthday weekend, doing special things, going out to dinners. She is not looking back. She is not missing me. She's now capable of blowing me off for a whole bunch of days. When I blew her off for 2, she had the freak out and came into the place without permission and waited there till I came home. But now, just a little more than a week later, she's cool blowing me off. Yeah, she's definitely gone. You know, I use that metaphor of Monkeybars where she was hanging on to my bar and swinging towards his and wouldn't let go of my bar until she was securely grabbed onto his. I feel like she's feeling pretty secure on his monkey bar. So if I'm not released, I'm very close to being released. My prediction here is she will start the conversation about mediation and divorce. Maybe this week, and if not this week, I will bet you it'll be next week. I think she's feeling confident enough in that where she's ready to dump and be done with me. I think a week ago she was a little nervous, and I think now she's solid. She's sure of that thing. And that sucks. That hurts. But I will keep doing the things I've got to do because, well, quite honestly, I don't have any more options. But it was a good afternoon. It was a good conversation with somebody I really like and really care about. And I'm going to go home now and fill an empty container with her stuff. And then maybe move it down to the storage space and do that. Do that act of confidence and act of strength, knowing she's gone. And she's not going to take care of her. It's on me to pack her up and move her out. I can do that. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to spend the next hour or 2 working on that kind of thing. I will check in with you later. So that song was on my drive home. I started thinking about my rights. What are my rights in this situation? And according to Carrie Underwood, I could be a lot meaner than I've been. Apparently I'm allowed to smash up his car with a bat and key the side, or maybe her. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I could smash her headlights and tear up her seats and key her car because she cheated. So I'd say overall, I'm doing better than Carrie Underwood in that situation. That didn't even cross my mind. It was just kind of fun. I was driving thinking like, oh, it's a song about cheating. I'm dealing with that. Sorry, it's probably funnier in my head than it is here. The worst thing I've done is go to the barn when I thought he might be there and have a very gentlemanly conversation. And that's a story I'll tell you. At some point, I need to tell you the story of what came before I started this thing. And maybe I'll start that soon because I'd like to tell you the whole story. Those are even harder days than now. I don't know how it'll be to tell that story. Right now, this is a nightmare. But those days that was during a period when every day was the worst day of my life. Each day revealed something new, more terrible than the previous day. And those were desperate times and horrible, horrible times. And I'll tell you that story. I don't know how yet. I don't know. I have very detailed notes I've taken every day of this thing. I don't know if I should read from my notes or try and do it from memory. I don't know how the story is best told. Whatever it is, it will be painful. It will be hard. But if you've come this far with me, I'd like for you to know the rest of it. What an interesting afternoon. I got back from my little coffee break and I started to do some work here. And one simple text came through from her that said, "Why are you liking his ex's posts on Instagram?" She used her name, but I will not. And I feel like so much was revealed in that moment. It's true. I've been liking his ex's posts because she pops up on Instagram as somebody I might know. And I looked through her stuff and there was a cool video and I thought, why not hit like? But what it also told me was she is really minding what I do on Instagram. Not only when I'm on, but, she's following that thing back to see what I'm liking. Or, because I haven't liked her stuff in a bit, so she's going to his ex's Instagram page to see if I've liked things. And that's a curious thing. Yeah, I'm thinking she's not going to be happy about that. And maybe she's going to freak out about that. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter, though. All I've done is like somebody's pictures, and she's called me out on it. Yeah, let's see if that causes a freak out or not. I didn't respond. I'm not going to respond. There's nothing to talk to her about. She's not nice to me. So what did I do this afternoon? I packed up the other container I got the other night at Container Store, and I emptied out all of the dresser drawers. Shorts, skirts, t-shirts, underwear, bras, all of that is empty. It's in a clean, brand new container. And then after that, I brought all the containers and luggage downstairs. And we have 2 storage spaces, so I sorted them into more or less his and hers. I brought a bunch of her hanging stuff down there. I brought all the containers down. One storage space has the same padlock combination. It's got all her stuff. If she wants stuff, she can come in and take it and load it into her little white Mercedes and drive away. It's going to take a couple trips. There's still more stuff up here. There's a lot of hanging stuff and shoes and books and things. Perhaps tomorrow, the next day, I'll do some more. I know tomorrow she has the day off of work. It's her telecommute day, so there might be a real possibility that she comes past the house here while I'm at work. So I'm definitely going to set up the webcams in case she comes in, so those will get triggered. I don't think she knows that I've changed the locks yet, so that will be a whole nother F-bomb of fun when she finds out she can't get in the house. It does make me feel safer, but I know once she knows that the locks are changed, it's going to get bad. But I guess that's just what it is. We'll see how it goes. She's living her life. I can't go up to Vista and go into his house and look around, so I think it's fair that she can't come here and look around. I know she feels justified because she's still paying the mortgage, but she moved out. She moved in with him. That was weeks ago. I think the end is near. I think she's going to pull the trigger on that soon. Yeah, interesting day. I think I did well moving her stuff out, packing her stuff up, and it felt like a strong move for me. She moved out and didn't take her stuff, so now I'm like, here, take your stuff. I'm going to put it down where you can get it without coming into our house. It feels like today, sadness gave way to a little bit more anger. Oh, there's so many things I want to tell you that I can't yet. Tomorrow, with her having the day off and time and probably being annoyed because I didn't answer her about liking her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend's Instagram posts. I think I just have a feeling tomorrow's going to be a show. Unless she's in Portland, which could be possible, in which case tomorrow will be nothing. I'm on the eve of either nothing or something. Profound, huh? But that's what it's like. You never know what the next day is going to hold. So tomorrow's my long day. We'll just see how it goes. I am looking forward to tomorrow night, roller skating with a bunch of people. I think that's going to be a blast. Yeah, thanks for hanging around. I will see you tomorrow.